Max Scherzer traded to the Texas Rangers for Luis Angel Acuna. The little brother of Ronald Acuna is a Met. Well, it didn't work out for Scherzer here. You know, he gave us a good year last year. You know, we made the playoffs, won 101 games, but let's be honest, Max is basically cooked. He's cooked. I've went to a couple of games this year to see him. He just doesn't look like the same pitcher. And to be honest, he hasn't looked like the same pitcher since that game. I would say probably everything turned in the Atlanta game late in September last season. And then the playoffs, we all know what happened there. It was a debacle. So Max has not been the same. Basically, you could chalk it up to diminished velocity. You know, his age, of course, is the number one thing. And, you know, now with this pitch clock, older pitchers are going to struggle now. They're going to struggle, and he never could adjust, you know. He got caught with the sticky stuff. It's just been a downward spiral this year since September last year for Max, and the Mets did right by getting rid of him. Now, also in this deal, they're picking up $36 million of the remaining contract. What does that mean? Okay, the rest of this season combined with next season, he gets his player op to still keep Texas, but you know he's going to pick that up. So the Mets will pay a lot of that chunk too. So in total, for the rest of this year and next year, $36 million. And in return, hey, the Mets did well. Getting rid of a washed 40-year-old pitcher, they got one of the top prospects in their organization. And from what I've been reading, this kid Acuna Jr., the brother Acuna, hey, he's pretty good, man. He's got a future, and I wouldn't be surprised if sometime next year he's brought up, you know, through the minor league system because he looks good. I've seen the tape. He's got like 42 stolen bases, hitting .315 in Double-A in Texas organization. He's got power. Looks like he's a 5-tooler. I'll read more about it later. But I like this trade. I think this is the right move for the Mets. And, you know, going forward, they're sellers, you know. They're not going nowhere this year. Basically, Epler's convinced Cohen it's time to, you know, become sellers. So, you know, if you're going to do that, get some top prospects, send them to the organization. Let's build this farm system up even more. Because we all know in the winter, Steve Cohen's going to open that vault. He's going to go after Ohtani, which who knows if we'll get him. And, of course, the main thing I think we need to get is pitching, younger pitching. You know that Cohen is going to attack that. He's going to go after the top pitchers on the market, probably Nola, Urias. Who knows? I'm not sure of every guy that's on the list, but I know those two guys will be on the top of my list if I'm running the Mets. So we'll see how that go. Good job by Epler, you know, gaining a good prospect in return. Scherzer's out of here. We'll see in the coming days by the trade deadline, Verlander or any other guys go. Born for sports.